What's up, folks? Welcome back to Daily 5280. It's your boy Obi here. So, let's just start this off right. Been one of my favorite spots to drive. But as you see by the thumbnail, I wanted to talk about the Tomei unequal length headers. Let me roll my windows up here. And some of the reasons why I probably won't be getting them. You know, I'm trying to find something else to do to Riri right now, and I kind of looked into the unequal length headers, but here's the reason why I think I'm gonna forego the actual unequal length headers. Now, I want to give a reason why to get it, because one of the reasons why I would get it is of the Subi Rumble. That was something that drew me to wanting to own a Subaru WRX, was that quintessential unequal length header rumble from that four-cylinder. That is a sexy sound. I'm just gonna be very honest with you. And it's so much so, like I said, I decided to lease my 2019 WRX. But I hate to say that's where everything ends with why I would get the Tomei unequal length headers. The reasons I would not get the Tomei unequal length headers is because the simple fact that your efficiency as far as expelling exhaust goes way down. With it being unequal length, you don't get the same amount of exhaust flow out of the car. So now you're building up unnecessary back pressure on the motor, and it doesn't make sense to do anything like that. Second reason why I would not get the unequal length headers is the spool time on the turbo. Now the FADA motors, or the FADIT motors, this dude's coming up on me fast. The FADIT motors have a twin scroll turbo. So basically one side of the exhaust feeds into one side of the turbo and the other side of the exhaust manifold feeds into the opposite side. So it allows for a continuous, and smooth exhaust flow onto the hot side of the turbo, which allows the turbo to spool a lot faster. Like I said, I'm not trying to make this a tutorial about turbochargers, but basically is more efficient than a single scroll turbo, because again, all four banks feeding into the hot side, basically you get back pressure, which slows the turbo down. This one won't do that. The unequal length headers will indeed do that. So there's no point for me to add on headers that's going to rob me of performance. Another reason why I'm not going to do it is not made for the FA motors. Now, truth be told, and I know I'm going to catch a lot of hate from a lot of Subi guys on this. The unequal length headers aren't really made for the EJ. They just cornered the market with that. They cornered the market as far as the sound. But truth be told, unequal length headers aren't really designed for the EJ motors. And they aren't definitely designed or engineered for the FA motors. So I'm not going to put something on a car. I mean, I know this is going to sound a tad hypocritical, but I'm not going to put something on a car that's not necessarily meant for it. I know you can say the intake isn't meant for the car, the TGV deletes aren't meant for the car, the charge pipe isn't meant for the car, but let me put it to you like this. I'm not going to put something on the car that's not meant for it, one, and two, is going to rob me of performance. I'm not going to spend all the money that I've spent on my car, basically getting to the horsepower 350 at the crank, 306 at the wheel, to basically go backwards to tune the car and go backwards as far as performance. There's no point to do that. I don't, I know a lot of guys like to say that they just want it for the sound, but that's cool. If you want to sound good, get a Kia straight pipe it. I'm pretty sure that'll sound decent at least. You're not going to be fast. That's the point of tuning the car, is to get more performance out of the car, to be faster, to get more excitement out of the car. I'm not going to rob myself of that enjoyment. So anyway, those are the reasons why I'm not going to go with the Tomei. I may, as far as getting more horsepower, I may either go top mount intercooler or front mount intercooler. I've yet to decide yet, because like I said, since I am leasing the car, I keep going back to this. I'm leasing the car. That's more stuff that I got to take off the car at the end of my lease. But anyway, I'm going to shut up and let you guys enjoy this road, because I love driving this road.